Hey, my name is Mike Burke. I'm with Sunstoppers Professional Glass Tinting. We've just acquired a new computer cut system. If you can see right here, this is a new 42-inch plotter. We put the rolls of film in here, and those rolls of film actually bleed through the machine. Then we have a program that actually cuts the actual patterns of the cars out. We have a Mercedes-Benz that we are just about to cut the patterns for in the computer. It actually maximizes the amount of film that we use, and it doesn't allow us to actually put any blades or cuts or anything on the car. It's more for production, and it also gets a chance for us to tint the car. When we have multiple cars in here, we can cut the patterns, peel them up on the glass, and then apply them. It's better service, better quality, and no cutting on the cars.
When a car comes in, the first thing we got to do is just kind of wipe it down, get all the dust and things off the car. The reason we have a controlled environment like painted floors and glass on the walls is so we can do really clean work. Inside the car we spray, this is water, baby shampoo, and just a hair of rubbing little rubber squeegees like this. Wipe them off, and we turn around and clean the windows with the rubber squeegees to make sure the glass is perfectly clean. Put just a little bit of moisture across the center, then we'll lay out film, and when I lay out the film, we have to shrink it. What I do now is I lay the film across the back glass. This is considered a one-piece back window. What I have to do to make sure I don't scratch your car is I trim these little blades off. They're like snap-off blades. Then I turn around and cut outside of the frame of the glass. Take the film, put it down the middle, move it up, move it up. You can only shrink film vertically, up and down. You can't shrink it side to side. And what we do here is I take the actual cord and put it over my shoulder so it doesn't touch the car for scratching any portion of the car. I take the heat. This is called floating dry shrinking. What I do is I form the film to fit the curve of the glass. What I do now is I spray water underneath to make sure that I have a perfectly shrunk window to save me time on the inside. I take this, push it down, and then I make sure that the film is completely flat. And if there's any wrinkles or tension at the top or bottom, you know it's not going to lay down on the interior. So what we do is we go back and put moisture. This is called wet shrinking, but this is called a final shrink for myself to save me time, to make sure that I did my job properly, shrinking the window so it would fit all that. Now I have to use a blade to trim out right to the actual size of the glass to fit it on the inside. I always cut my blade so I don't cut the car. Make sure the film blade is sharp. I use my hand to kind of shield the glare so I can see, take the feel. What I do is I wet the glass, taking squeegee. What I do is I make like a T, and then I make a pocket to where all the tension will be forced out. And then I kind of force up the tension, force it across, and cut up. Wipe the window down, get the excess water off, make sure all the window is completely tinted, and that there's not any touch-up or things that need to be touched up. But if there are touch-ups, I come back and touch them up after the finalization of the car's tinting. That way I can let the film actually dry and cure while I'm tinting the car. What I'm going to do now is size. This is what we call carbon 45. It meters out on the glass about 35. Glass tint in the factory has tint already. So we have to meter the film and the glass to make sure that it's going to pass the inspection laws. And this is the one that passes the state inspection laws. What I do is I lay the film out, cut it to size. A lot of times in advanced techniques, we'll take the pattern, lay it up here, spray, and then turn around and take the film and put another layer on top to cut both patterns at the exact same time. What it is, I take it from the up position and cut, take this, trim a little bit off. This is for the quarter window in the back. Right there, my knife, put it out a little bit. It's called framing. Cut an edge to make it fit the glass. Then we have glass on the walls for finishing the template. And what I do is I use my finger to kind of round the corners. Take this as a straight edge it. Around the corner, come here, make sure I got it straight. There are now 2 patterns. Save time, and it gets a cut for both now. This is called floating. I'll take the heat and I'll create tension in the film, and then I'll kind of float it down. That's just what we do, is we create a little tension down at the bottom, so when the glass curves, it'll fold and make a bond without having any problems or peeling. Take a razor blade, clean the window as we did in the back window, but it's got rear departure line, so we use a kind of a scrub pad. This we use a razor blade to get any dirt, debris, excess stickers, or anything like that off the window. That way the window is considered perfectly clean. You can pin over these stickers, but it just makes a cleaner job to take off all the stickers. It makes it cleaner, makes it more professional. Spray it, take our squeegee, paper towel, and move all the dirt from right to left, move all the dirt, then I come collect the dirt, and I pull it all the way down, and I pull it all the way down. Take a paper towel, wipe the edges, wipe the dirt off of it, and pull it off. Take your fingernail, and I'll pop the release liner. I bring it down to about right here, so that way when I tint the car, it leaves a plastic liner touching the door panel. I spray my fingers off to make sure my fingers don't have any dirt on them when I handle the film. And then basically what I do is I come behind the film and hold it, so that way no dirt or debris gets in it while I'm touching it. I'll lay the film up in there. I used to tell customers all the time when I'm laying a pattern, is that enough bubbles or you want some more? And then what I do is I take the film after it's, and I bring it all the way to the tip top edge. If you can see that edge, I get about just a hair off of there. The reason why is we like to get it super tight. That's called micro edge. We can get it all the way over the edge and take a knife and trim it from the inside and apply it. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll take my heat gun and I'll drive the top edge before I roll the window up. So that way I don't have any worries about it potentially peeling. And then the window is tinted. I'll come back. A lot of times you can wipe the car down as you go, but I like to come back with glass cleaner and clean the whole car and do a final prep, a final touch up, and just make sure the car looks perfect before it leaves.